Hello Aquarius and welcome back to my channel. This is Awaken Healings with Jess. Happy birthday to those of you who are celebrating at the end of January. We are entering your birthday season. Aquarius season will be hitting us very soon, so that's very exciting. This is just a quick mid-month energy bump reading for the middle of the month towards the end of the month. I'm just feeling compelled to just kind of check in with the collective and do some short readings to kind of check in with the energy and give you all some messages of healing, hope, and inspiration, okay? So I'm using the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. I haven't used this deck in a long time, but right now they're really speaking to me, so I'm feeling compelled to check in with them. So I'm going to do an abbreviated Celtic cross for you all, just to kind of see what we have going on, what's the issues at hand with you, how the energies are resonating with you both internally and externally, and then go from there. I have also a lot of cool oracle cards that I'm going to pull as well that will give you a lot of healing and spiritual advice for those of you who are seeking answers. Okay, so just give me a minute to, sort of shuffle the cards and get everything ready. Oh, interesting. Wow, okay, Aquarius. Oh my gosh, your cards are really popping. Okay, so let's see what we have. So I'm seeing passionate communication about your dreams, or I'm feeling that you're very impassioned about what it is that you're trying to manifest. So you are being represented by the Knight of Cups reversed, crossed with the Eight of Wands upright. Yeah, so I feel like this is your passion project. I feel like this is you getting excited about life in general, and I think you're taking a moment to pause and reflect about what the Nine of Cups mean for you. Nine of Cups represents wish fulfillment. So maybe some of you are feeling like your wishes aren't coming true, or maybe you're taking a step back to make sure that you really are sure about what it is that you want. But whatever it is has you very excited about moving forward, and I think you're just being cautious and careful about what you're working on and what you're manifesting. But this is a very passionate time period. It's a very exciting time period. We're moving out of Capricorn into the Aquarius energy real soon. So we're leaving some really heavy grounded earth energy, going into some lighter, airier, more fluid energy with Aquarius. So I think you're going to do very well in this energy, in this energetic alignment that we have right now. A lot of our large planets are still in Capricorn, but that's okay. That's going to help us stay grounded and give us sort of the realistic perspective that we need, which is helpful because sometimes Eight of Wands energy can just be very fast, very passionate very passionate moving energy, and it's very impulsive. But I feel like with the influence of Capricorn, that's going to help give you the perspective that you need to make sure that your wishes, your true wishes, are being fulfilled, and that you're not just doing something frivolous and haphazardly or impulsively. So yeah, so this is very interesting. Also, this can be passionate communication because right now Venus is in Pisces. So Venus will stay in Pisces through the 6th of February. And I feel like with that planetary alignment that, it's making a lot of us feel very emotional, more intuitive, a little bit softer, maybe a bit vulnerable as well. So we're feeling safer to express our feelings to one another. And it's more of our true feelings, like speak from the heart. So I feel like with the Cupid's arrows, I feel like this could be, passionate declarations of love and maybe marriage proposals, because this is part of wish fulfillment. So maybe some of you are looking for a committed relationship. Maybe something that maybe you're dating someone, it's a bit casual, you kind of met over the holidays, and it's like, okay, we have chemistry, but we're keeping it light and chill just because, you know how it goes around the holidays. People don't like to commit if it's something new. But I feel like, you know, some of you are like, okay, yeah, this person's got it going on, and now it's time to take the next step. Now it's time to really discuss or define the relationship, have the DTR conversation. And it's like, okay, let's define that relationship. I'm into you. You know, I want to see you and only you. And yeah, it's probably, I feel like these could be messages of solidifying the relationship, going from a casual relationship to something more committed. For those of you who have been in a committed relationship, I feel like this could be marriage proposals. Yeah, so whatever it is, love is in the air, passion is in the air is what I'm seeing. Interesting. Yeah, so your internal energy, how you're feeling about all this, the world. Yeah, I feel like this is karma complete, new cycles beginning. I feel like this definitely kind of confirms what's going on here. You know, an upgrade in a relationship, an upgrade in status. This is, again, karma complete, cycles finished. This is up leveling. This is taking something to the next step, whatever that means for you. This could also mean like a graduation, maybe graduating from college, completing a professional certification program. You know, cycles complete. It's a graduation of sorts. It's an elevation. This could also mean pregnancy for some of you. Maybe some of you are about to give birth. So that's also another type of cycle complete. But I do get the sense that for many of you, what's coming in strongly is relationships, up leveling, taking it to the next level. Yeah, I do feel like you found your person for many of you. So this is fated, this is karma, this is divine timing at play. Absolutely. So your external forces that you're dealing with is the full leap of faith. Go for it. Take the plunge. This is the let go, let God card. This is saying, okay, Aquarius, now's the time. Don't hesitate. Don't hold yourself back. Take that leap of faith to move forward with that person. And I do get the sense you really are feeling that. You really are saying, yeah, move forward. And literally you have beginnings and endings. The 0 card and the 22 card. This is the last card in the major arcana. Beginnings and endings. New growth. New abundance. New cycles. New luck. New love. New everything. This is, the conditions are prime for you to do anything and everything that you want. The time to start something is now. Okay? So I love this for you all. This is wonderful. You are being cautioned. This is the card of temperance. In moderation. You are being cautioned to go slow, not turtle slow, but like nice, steady, even pace, even keel is what I'm hearing. Moderation. Don't go overboard. You know, keep things in perspective. Whatever you do, just make sure that it's not hasty, it's not impulsive. What else? Yeah, I think it's just about following the rhythm. Don't rush anything. Don't force anything. So if for those of you who are starting new projects, starting new relationships, starting a new career, it's not happening fast enough, don't fret. Just that's the universe saying, okay, hang on. Let the energy settle. Right now it's time for you to take a breather, take a pause. So allow that to happen. If you feel that you're efforting, you shouldn't have to effort. But if you feel that you're efforting, then that's an indication of the Temperance card saying, all right, Aquarius, slow your roll. Take a deep breath. Things are coming for you. We just need the energy to line itself up. Or we just need the opportunity to line itself up. Or we need the conditions to line itself up in order to bring you that gift, that abundance, that manifestation. All right. This is also the card of Sagittarius. Maybe some of you are dealing with Sagittarius individuals or people with Sagittarian characteristics. So very fiery, very creative, very loyal individuals. Yeah, maybe some of you are being asked to embody the Sagittarian qualities as well. They're like ideas people. You know, they like creation, they like creativity. They like movement, but they're also very warm-hearted. They're fire signs, so they can be very impassioned. Yeah, so maybe as an air sign, maybe you're being asked to tap into more of your fire energy or bring fire energy into your life to maybe help balance out some of the air energy. So that could be something to think about as well. All right, but moderation, okay? And on your mind's eye, Two of Wands reversed, I feel like you're feeling a bit indecisive. You're thinking about which way to go, what to do. This is soul expansion. This is also spiritual expansion. This is future forecasting. This is you looking, at the big picture, not just in what's going to happen in 6 months, but what's going to happen at the end of the year. What's going to happen in 5 years from now, 10 years from now. This is the big picture. And I feel like you're getting yourself into alignment to figure that out. Because I feel like, with all this coming through, you have the Fool in the world. You're like, all right, this is beginning and endings. What do I want to do with it? Where do I want to go? What am I starting? Because you just finished something, right? This is sitting in your past position. In your future position is also the Fool. Endings and beginnings. Yeah, and it's exciting because you've got, the Nine of Cups reversed with Eight of Wands. And oh my God, this energy is too much, Aquarius. This is amazing. This is the divine saying the time to start is now, the time to move forward is now, but do so smartly, do so methodically, do so with a plan, and don't rush the process. All right? Interesting. Okay, so let's check in with the Oracle cards. I've got a lot of ooh, these are popping in a really strange way. I've got a lot of Oracle cards that I'd like to pull for you. My guides were telling me to pull from the Shamanic Oracle deck. I just recently acquired a new Oracle deck, the Sacred Earth. So I'm really excited to use these. They're beautiful. I love the illustrations and the meaning of the cards. And the messages, I think, are what you need to hear right now. So let's just see what the Sacred Earth has for you. We're going to check in with Sacred Rebels. And we're going to conclude with Nature's Whispers. This is an exciting time period. So again, we're going into Aquarius season. Again, happy birthday, Aquarius. We have a new moon in Aquarius happening on the 24th. So new beginnings. Again, I feel like that's right along with that Fool card that is coming up for you. New beginnings. It's a great time to start new projects, which is largely what your overall messages are for this reading. But yeah, and then Venus is in Pisces, and it's going to stay in Pisces until the 6th of February. So I feel like for many of us, that's just going to help us soften ourselves up to our emotions and allow us to be a bit more vulnerable with, the people who are important to us in our lives, and feel a little bit more safer and more secure in speaking our truths, speaking our feelings, and just kind of letting people know, sort of how we feel about them and where we're coming from. That can also spark new romantic connections or strengthen an existing romantic connection. So yeah, Valentine's is around the corner, so just saying that. All right, so let's get started. So from your Shamanic Oracle card, you're getting the Medicine Wheel reversed. So I get the sense that since the Medicine Wheel is coming in reverse, this is all about cycles completing. And I feel like some of you may be struggling with letting the past go. Maybe you're struggling with a karmic lesson, or there's something that you're not allowing the past to stay in the past. You're not letting this conclude, or it's in the conclusion phases and you're doubting it. You're doubting that that's what needs to happen, but it does. So life in general always moves in a cyclical motion. time in the 5D is non-linear. It's linear here in the 3D, but in the spirit world, no, it's cyclical. Everything works in cycles. Everything kind of works in spirals. You know, that's just something to think about. But I feel like also with the medicine wheel, this is a card saying get in touch with your intuition. Get in touch with your spiritual practices. Because let me show this upright. So, you know, in the Native American tradition, the medicine wheel represents the 4 directions: north, south, east, west. I hope that's coming up right on the camera. But yeah, so this is about you taking the time to do your core work, deal with your core wounding. As a practicing shaman, when I do my medicine wheel work, you know, the 4 directions each mean something. East is new beginnings, north is endings, you know, and then you have the west and the south. So it really depends on what it is that you're trying to work on. Are you trying to call in new experiences? Are you trying to let go of something? Are you trying to look for inspiration? But yeah, I mean, do more research on that and what that means for you. Because I do get the sense that because it is coming in reverse, that there's still more work for you to be done, loose ends for you to tie up before you can really get comfortable with embarking on this fool's journey, starting the new cycle, all right? But this has to be complete before you can go forward with your next endeavor, all right? So however it is that you choose to heal yourself, however it is that you choose to learn the karmic lesson, that's being left up to you. But I feel like the medicine wheel is saying, okay, you still have work to do. You're almost done, but you've got to tie up the loose ends of karma. What was that lesson? What did you learn over the past decade? What did you learn over the past 35 years? You know, you're definitely not the person who you were back then versus who you are now. You've grown and evolved. Now it's up to you to really look at how you've grown and just determine what that growth means to you and contextualize it and understand how you're going to apply that in your new cycle. How you're going to apply those new lessons, that new gained wisdom into your new cycles. And it all goes back to your core wounding. It all goes back to your healing. And it all goes back to you tying up those loose ends. Because you don't want to take the karma, past karma, into your new cycle. Because all it's going to do is make you repeat the lesson. Who wants to do that? I don't. I know you don't. Okay, so up next is listen. This is your message from the Sacred Earth Oracle. Yes, listen. I feel like this is listening to your spirit guides, listening to your intuition. I feel like this is listening to your environment, listening to the signs and synchronicities as they come to you. But you can't hear them if your mind is scattered, if you're overthinking, if your mind is moving, you know, a million miles a minute. I mean, you won't get it. So just get still, get quiet, get grounded, tap into some earth energy. Journal. That's a great way to really put your thoughts onto paper and just sort of start giving those thoughts a linear progression. And you can start seeing how your thoughts are flowing, and you can understand sort of how you're maybe perceiving a situation or perceiving a problem. And you'll start to see like, okay, well, this is an area where I can start fixing this. Here's an area where I can shift the perspective. Here's an area, you know, if I approached it from this angle versus that angle, it might yield a different result, right? So this is a time for you to really go within and to listen to your thoughts, listen to your logic, and see what you come up with. But yeah, that's interesting. And this is great because you have all this excitable energy with the Eight of Wands, and I feel like this is what's making you frenzied. You know, maybe like frenzied thinking. But you've got to slow that down in order to make informed decisions and make the correct decisions for you, right? You don't want to act from a place of impulsiveness. Okay, so up next, your Sacred Rebel Oracle card is going beyond normal. Yeah, so I get the sense that you're being asked to listen to your dreams, listen to your thoughts, so that way you can go beyond the normal. listening to the sparks of inspiration, because I feel like a light bulb is getting ready to go off above you, Aquarius. But you want to make sure it's the right opportunity for you, that it's the right thing for you, and that's not something that's, sorry, I'm going to play with the light, but you want to make sure that it's not something that's going to be, again, a karmic lesson, right? So what feels good to you? Listen in, tune in. What Abraham Hicks always says is get tuned in, tapped in, turned on to what's going on in your vortex, and that's what's going to give you that spark of inspiration to move forward with your manifestations. But yeah, so up next from the Nature's Whispers Oracle is ideal course of action. I think you know where you want to go. I think you're just looking for confirmation and validation that you're on the right path. And you are. You just have to get into energetic alignment with that course of action, with your dream, with your goals. Because this is all law of attraction, right? This is all about you getting into energetic alignment and being a vibrational match for your dream. So let's just say you're, trying to manifest a new car or a new romantic situation, new romantic partner. And you want something different other than what you're used to or whom you just left behind. And that relationship served you well up to a point, but it was karmic and it had to end because you both just were not meant to be in each other's lives forever. It had an expiration date, so to speak. But there was lessons learned for the both of you. You taught them something and they taught you something. There's also elements of that relationship that you don't want to repeat and carry into the future. There's elements that that's not what you're looking for in a partner. So now if you're manifesting your ideal partner, focus on how that's going to feel like. How is it going to be different? How is it going to fill you up from within? Focus on just the feeling. Get general with it. Don't get specific. Don't worry about the how, the when, the who, the blah, 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 the details. Just keep it general, that you're trying to manifest this great love, and then focus on the feeling of how delicious it's going to feel. That's what you need to be doing right here. Okay, in order for you to move forward on your ideal course of action. So get still and define what that is. And this ideal course of action can mean many different things for many of you. Again, it could be like a family, it could be a child, it could be a house, it could be a car, it could be a career, it could be a fabulous vacation, it could be abundance, it could be improved health, it could be financial freedom, or the ultimate love. Whatever this is, whatever this ultimate course of love means, this is about you going beyond, above and beyond what you normally do, right? Beyond how you normally live your life. Because if you stay within your comfort zone, your life is just gonna be status quo. Okay, if that's what you want, cool. But for many of you that are here listening to these videos and listening to these messages, you want more. You want bigger. You want better. You want your dreams. In order for you to accomplish and manifest your dreams, you have to go beyond your comfort zone. And that's what you're being asked to do right now, Aquarius. All right? The conditions are being set. You've got the full card energy behind you. You have the world complete, endings, beginnings. You've got passionate messages coming through, messages of inspiration, of courage, just saying, yes, the time is now. You're gearing up. Now you just have to get smart, get still, get clear with what you want, and go for it. Focus on the feeling of that goal. That's it. Don't put fear, don't put doubt in it. Don't wonder, oh my God, well, when and who and how. No. When you start doing that, you're doubting the process. You're adding anxiety into the mix. You're slowing it down and you're distorting the dream. Focus on the deliciousness of how that dream is going to feel for you when it becomes real. Okay? That's all I have for you, Aquarius. Happy birthday. Have a lovely January. We'll see you again soon. Give this video a thumbs up. Please share, like, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. Thank you to all of my current supporters. I love you all. I wouldn't be here without you all. Welcome to all my new subscribers and my new viewers. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Again, happy birthday. We'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.